Our next talk is Brevity, the Soul of Wit from May. Give it up for May, please.
Thank you. Good morning, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. So, my name is May Marquez, and today I'm going to teach you how to speak. All right, so my credentials. I am from Florida National University in Miami. I have a Master of Science in Computer Science, and I have organized Shell Hacks, Tech Together Miami, and Miami for Everyone, amongst others. So let's get this started. First of all, let's talk about what not to do if you want to get a good speech going, right? So first of all, make sure to talk for way too long, okay? Second of all, use plenty of complicated jargon so that your audience can't follow what you're saying, right? Third, make sure to have huge blocks of text in your presentation. That's a really good one. And then lastly, make sure to read verbatim from your slides in the most monotone voice possible, okay? That's a really surefire way to make sure that everybody tunes your stuff out, okay? So, now that we know what not to do, let's talk about what to do, okay? So, first and foremost, I have a few simple tips here. The first one is keep it simple, okay? Avoid using any really complicated jargon or filler, and try to keep the text in your slides to an absolute minimum, okay? Your entire slide should be scannable within around 10 seconds. And remember, your slides are an outline of your points. They are not a script. So I have a quote there from myself that says that PowerPoint is a sneezing and not the main course. And it's very true. Live and die by that maxim because it's important. Second of all, keep it brief, okay? Your average person really only pays attention to 2 or 3 key points. So after that, they start tuning out. Try to avoid rambling and saying everything because it's way more effective when you just condense your points down into the really important things so that people can remember them and take them away, right? Brief arguments are more persuasive. You might think that if you lay out every single argument, you can convince someone. That's not how it works. You want to keep it short, because short things are more memorable, okay? That means more attendees for your hackathon, but more importantly, it means more sponsors giving you money, okay? And that's what we want, right? So keep it brief, that's important. And then third, lastly, keep it light. You know, a little bit of humor goes a long way and makes your stuff more memorable, but also make sure to not turn your speech into a comedy show because you gotta know your audience, right? And if it's a professional context or you're speaking to a sponsor, a little bit of humor goes a long way, just don't make the whole thing a joke. So these tips apply everywhere, right? And not just for going on a speech or for talking to sponsors, they apply everywhere. So for example, if you are talking to sponsors and hackers over email, you want to keep your stuff short and skimmable and easy to read because that boosts comprehension, right? Secondly, if you're organizing team meetings and you have everyone on a stage that you're talking to and getting ready to organize your event, you want to make your points quickly to keep the meeting moving so you're not sitting there for 4 hours. And also, that leads to reduced team burnout so that we have more energy to put on a hackathon, right? Third, for speeches during hackathon events, you keep it quick, you keep it simple so that people can remember more of what you're saying and don't have to say, what was that person saying? I don't remember. And then lastly, when you're networking with sponsors, organizers, and hackers, just talking to people on the ground and getting your connections across, it makes you more memorable if you can keep it really quick and they remember you more easily, right? So it's really important to put these into practice because, like I said, more attendees for your hackathon, more sponsors for your hackathon, more money for your hackathon so you can put in a better event for your hackers, right? So that's it. That's all I got. Nice and brief.